Yet even as we were courting, many a storm contrived to keep you from visiting a nights, my Lysander.
Cruel, yet perhaps blessed storms. Cruel for detaining me from so much friendly social company, yet blessed perhaps to you or me or both for keeping me at my distance.
Why, we might, I can tell you, had we been together, have been led into temptation.
Well, every experimental philosopher knows that steel and magnet fly together, but with no more celerity than somebody and somebody when brought within the striking distance.
I never meant to commit any evil, unless setting up late nights and thereby injuring our health may be called so.
A good night's sleep I have seldom had, for a friend often keeps me awake until midnight and after.
Why, sir, here am I assure you, all alone in my chamber, a mere nun. After professing myself thus, would it not be out of character to confess that my mind is often employed about Lysander? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Why not the mind thinketh?
Proverbs.
Luke.
And if I could but enjoy my retreat in silence and solitude, there would be nothing wanting, save obliviscence of your ladyship, to make me as happy as a monk in a cloister or a hermit in his cell.
Yet if I were to judge by a certain person's heart, by upon the like occasion what passes through a chamber of my own, I should be apt.
You may wonder, perhaps, at my calling in monks and hermits on this occasion, yet give me leave to tell you freely that the former of these are so totally absorbed in devotions, and the latter in meditation, with such an appetite, such a passion for their respective employments, that no mortals, save him who hopes to be bound to your ladyship in the soft ligaments of matrimony, have better security for happiness than they.
How often I reflect with pleasure that I hold in possession a heart equally warm with my own, and full as susceptible of the tenderest impressions. It is a consolation to me, yet a cold comfort in a winter's night. I have amused myself with thoughts of my Lysander, sometimes with a mixture of pain, sometimes with pleasure. My heart would bound and palpitate with the purest affection, imagining you held to my bosom till my whole soul has dissolved in tenderness.
By the same token that the bearer hereof sat up with you last night, I hereby order you to give him as many kisses and as many hours of your company after 9 o'clock as he shall please to demand.
Notwithstanding, we are told that the giver is more blessed than the receiver. I am not of so generous a disposition in this case as to give without wishing for a return.
I find you cannot compel me to pay unless I refuse marriage, which I never did and never will. But on the contrary, am ready to have you at any time.
Why then, sir, if you please, you may take me.
Why, madam, in the warfare between inclination and prudence, I believe prudence must prevail.